Berry reading you. There's a report that Haram Abdul Alim will not be collaborating with anybody past this calendar year. I am here to say, Mr. Haram Abdul Alim, I am here to collaborate on an elective basis with everything that you have that I myself could find myself expounding on with our respective and prospective companies. In the latest edition of Non-Stop Working, Non-Stop Working, Work the Binky Lee and Doss, Divine Artistic United Society. This is about how Lizzo is on TED Talk. Now, Lizzo, you should not be on a libertarian show such as TED Talk. Because you see, the premise for TED Talk is to present an issue as a balloon, and for the helium to be the content expounded on the said issue at hand for a live studio audience to be given to you, distributed through a monetized page, channel, and account. That's the TED Talk formula. Lizzo on TED Talk can be seen as reaching. Now, Lizzo, with you on TED Talk, if you empower the white WIGHT women, WITE women, if you empower those women, the glandular, the gluttonous, the women bigger than the billboards, my guy had told me long ago, and it stuck with me, fuck the fashion industry. Why? Because it's racist. That's why. Racist based on selective, subjective standards of what goes on the ads to what permeates the subconditional culturing of said trends. So he said, fuck it for those reasons. So yeah, Lizzo, if the results of your talk bring women who wear size 16, size 14, size 18, all of that into some shit, a collective conscience against fucking matriarchy, fucking patriarchy, fucking pale bullshit, then alright, I'ma see what you talking for. But Lizzo, you can't make it seem as if all you doing is trying to hop around to different websites, seeing what exposure you could get for your professional career. Cause some of those rubber bands, they snap back. And you don't want to tell yourself you've snapped back over keyboard tears. You don't want to sit there and say, oh snap, I put myself in this position. But look at how they are trying to take a pseudo Me Too / of culture cancel. Word to Kanye. They're saying, man, they tried to cancel me before cancel culture. Now, where does that leave you? My brother, he said, why don't you get bigger than a disagreement so you don't go with another humane individual, game over, life over, just because I wasn't aligned with what you were thinking, to how you even witness things in your own body. I am here. And I'm here to say that I am not going to watch the Lizzo speech of TED Talk. I don't even need to see none of that. I don't even need to rip open the packages of products that are less manufactured and more put in metadata from some billionaire bubble, Silicon Valley, call it servers in the coding with some programs. But while we programming stuff, I'm just asking, where's Linux at? Linux, where's that? You know what I mean? Get into that encrypted, like Bruce Banner on the run. But yeah, you know, I don't even know if TED Talk has a multi-generational appeal or outlook. I ain't trying to sit around. I ain't trying to sit there and watch. TED Talk is the worst rendition of, you know how Whitney Houston was singing, I believe the children of the future in the 80s, and it's the greatest love of all. Yeah, so TED Talk takes that kind of delivery into the uncertainty between these 18 and 38-year-olds that I told you about, that is trying to figure out where they got their footing now. In the 18 to 38-year-olds, you'd have better footing if you didn't sit there and tell yourself that you wanted to align yourself in the approval of everything that's toxic or reptilian. I'm gonna give myself some kudos points for using toxic in the right context, as opposed to somebody using the T word and all they do is describe an original relationship, isolated relationship, I should say. Where you think your relationship is going if you told yourself, I'm gonna download an app and try to talk to somebody, but you ain't talking? All you doing is using a device, believing that, okay, maybe we can become convinced past this conversion of SMS, MMS. That's not real, son. Ain't none of that real. And you wonder why you were part of some kind of man movement trying to feel as if you under 40 and 50 years old, saying that you was giving up on women or they was giving up on men. I got a lot of those sociological pieces of evidence in terms of how you might have played yourself in the process. But let's get back to the subject. Lizzo on TED Talk, it might be a complete miss. Absolutely, son. I ain't even into the slogan. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What is it? What is that supposed to mean? Who is TED? What does TED stand for? How have Ted's words tethered into other trepidation? I do support Lizzo fighting an uphill battle, though. I can dig that. Shattering the standards. Fuck them billboards. Fuck them ads. Fuck that clickbait. Fuck that runway bullshit. Fuck that retail consumer stores only having certain sizes. Not mentioned to the sizes that are aforementioned. So yeah, man, shout out to my man. Like, Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, for Peram Abdul Dalim. Yes. He says he will not work with the people in 2022, the year of the 6. But we got you, son. 6 ain't gotta be war if you know the other balance of war is peace. the war with yourself is greater than a war you could be fighting out here. And that's just the way that cookie crumbles. Also, before we close out, just be mindful how they say the motherfuckers trying to talk that bullshit on Twitter about a air quote civil war and stupid shit like that. They gonna be motherfuckers just be bucking in the environment, right? They just gonna be bucking. You gonna be hearing shots from 600, 800 yards away, however the case may be. They gonna be first to get took the fuck out. You're too fucking loud, too confused. You know what I'm saying? This has been one extension of the Lee Berry Reading Yale, and we have covered a multitude of topics regarding Lizzo on the TED Talk. And I'm always tuned into that non-stop working, cause he be kicking the reel of the reels. He kicks some of the realest bars in Gotham City just watching motherfuckers sleep with their eyes open. I think one of the most things is a pin-worthy comment. A pin-worthy comment that came from him and his content was, yo, you ever noticed that motherfuckers is vaccinated have trouble following basic directions and shit? I was rolling, dog, when I saw that. But yeah, man, we out here, we in here. That's what we do. This is what he does. Lee Berry Reading Yale.